Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you, and yourself?
Good. Earlier this morning we had a verdict from High Court in the Western Cape, and as things stand, young Bafana are going to the playoffs, and you guys, Zizwe United, are out. Can you please tell us how you received this news?
First of all, are you sure it was in the Western Cape or Gauteng?
You'll forgive me there, sir, but what we have is a verdict that says young Bafana are going to the national playoffs and you are out.
Yes, of course. I'm not going to lie to you and say we didn't feel anything. We felt disappointed, but again, because the matter is now in court, and just like young Bafana, they exercised their constitutional right to go to court when they were not happy with the outcome of the arbitration. So as we speak, our legal team since 10 o'clock this morning or immediately after the verdict was out, our legal team has been working on that to try and see what other options will there be available for us, because we strongly believe that as Zizwe United, from day one when we lodged a complaint with SAFA Western Cape, we had a valid case. It's not about being in the playoffs at all costs, you know, it's about being a club that stick to the rules as we've been doing, you know. So yeah, we are just waiting for our legal team to brief us about the way forward.
If you can just perhaps take us back and some of our viewers to understand what exactly is the case. What is it that Zizwe is complaining about?
Well, if I'm not mistaken about the dates, on the 29th of May, if I'm not mistaken, or April, we played the final in the Western Cape. We won the first, before that we won the first round, the first leg 1-0. It was 2 legs. The second leg we lost on penalties because young Bafana did score and equalize. But 2 days after our game, it was brought to our attention that look, there are a couple of boys that are actually playing for other teams as well, you know, and we know that the SAFA competition uniform rules does not allow that. A player cannot be registered in 2 teams in 1 season or at the same time, you know. So we then did our own investigation as a club. We got all the relevant information, documents. We then lodged a formal complaint with our mother body, which is SAFA Western Cape. But to our surprise, SAFA Western Cape dismissed, you know, our complaint. We then, you know, deliberated over that outcome from Western Cape, and then through our legal team we applied to take the matter up with arbitration, because competition, the playoffs was nearby. We couldn't still go to appeal. That was going to take us more time. So SAFA did condone or did grant our request to lodge an arbitration. Then we lodged an arbitration, but the arbitration or the arbitration we lodged was not against young Bafana. It was now against SAFA Western Cape for dismissing our complaint and not able to give us valid reasons why they dismissed our complaint. So yeah, that is where it all started.
As things stand now, like you said, your legal team is still studying the outcome. You are running out of time. I know you need to be advised by the legal team, but from where you stand as a club, do you think there are any options that you can pursue given the fact that the playoffs kick off tomorrow?
Look, after the verdict or after the court judgment of today, we addressed our players. We told them, guys, up until we as a club come back to you and say it's the end of the road for us. You must remain focused. You know, take it as you are still part of the playoffs. Even now, this interview was supposed to be conducted by one of our colleagues, our general manager, but as we are speaking, he's busy working on team logistics. So mentally we are strong, we are focused. We know the issue of option, but look, the matter is now been to court. It therefore means, as footballers, it is out of our hands. Our chairman with our legal team are handling that. So whether we are running out of option or what, we will hear from them. But let me also state this case that we are not desperate to be in the playoffs at all cost. Whether at the end of the day we play in the playoffs or not, but still it won't be the end of our case, because we are of the view that, you know, young Bafana did not stick to the rules. Safa Western Cape did also not stick to the rules. Same applies to our national body, but I won't go further on that because the matter is still, you know, our legal teams are still busy with the matter. But from where we are standing, we believe that we've got a very good case. That is why even the court proceedings of yesterday, they did not deal with the merits. You know, they focus on the technicalities, which was we were supposed to inform young Bafana about the arbitration, we as Zizwe United. So whoever was presiding over that case judged us on that, you know. So we are of the view that if we were to get a platform where, you know, we must go into merits, then, you know, we will be vindicated as Zizwe. So whether we play or not, but it won't be the end of our case. We are not desperate to be in the playoffs at all costs, although we would like to play in the playoffs, but we are not that much desperate. If needs be, we can always buy what to call it, an APC Motsepe championship status, as that has always been in our plan, you know. So yeah, we are not desperate at all costs. You know, people are not, especially the Western Cape media, they are not saying during the season we lodge a protest against one of our opponents, and even after the game, during the game, we won that game, but we still pursued with our protest. You know, we didn't say no because we've now won the game, we are no longer continuing with the protest. Just to prove to you, it's always about sticking to the SAFA competition uniform rules. That's what we've been doing.
Mr. Mike, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we will still get another update as soon as the legal team concludes its work.
No problem, my brother. We also thank the opportunity you are giving us, and also to young Bafana. If at the end of the day they are to be the ones representing our province, after everything we will still congratulate them, wish them good luck. In fact, 5 of their players are our ex-players as Zizwe. So at the end of the day, whoever wins must go out there and represent the Western Cape.
Thank you,
sir.